Hello. How's it going? Welcome to everyone. If you're watching from home, today I am Simone. So I am the teacher at Ingling, this website here, ingling.es, and I am an English teacher. I help people learn English, and I help them improve their accent as well. Now, if you're here today, it's because we're talking about unvoiced and voiced in English, spoken English. My puppy's here. He's making noise. So, right, without further ado, we are going to start the presentation. I'm just going to, let's see here, share my screen. Okay, let's get this puppy up and running. And we will begin. Okay, so, oh, whoops. Let's see here. Let's start from the beginning. Okay, we've got a lot, as you can see, in the presentation. So, okay, today we are talking about what is voiced and unvoiced and how it can help your English pronunciation. So if you've ever heard of voiced and unvoiced, well, now is a good time to start practicing. A little bit about me. You saw me in the video. I am Simone, and I'm the English teacher and the creator of Ingling.es. I also help people with their accents, so helping people pronounce things correctly in English. Before we get started with today's class, I just would like everyone to turn off their phones, close any other tabs or windows, and get ready to learn, okay? Now, later, I'm going to be announcing a giveaway. So one of my students or any of you gets 10 free classes to improve your English accent, which is with me on Skype or on Google Hangouts. Plus, you get a workbook to help you learn all of the individual parts of the accent. And of course, you get the accent course, which I'm coming out with in about 2 months, completely free, which is a step-by-step. And if you're interested in signing up for this, just go ahead and look in the description below. There's a link to the page. So if you head over there and sign up. All right, so I can't see the chat, so we're going to skip that. Does this sound like you? Okay. Let's take a look. You want to be able to speak clearly, but you know it's coming out wrong. It's a sensation where you feel like your mouth is mushy. You want to say something, but it's not coming out correctly. And you probably just want to speak with native speakers. So let's talk about what we're going to learn today. We're going to be learning about voiced and unvoiced. Okay? So let's take a look here. Oh, and then next we're going to be learning about the IPA. So if you're not sure what that is, this will be a great chance for you to learn. Now, before we get started, I wanted to share my story with you about learning Spanish. Now, I had the same difficulties as you with Spanish, and it took me a long time, but I was able to overcome those difficulties. Now, we are going to learn how to pronounce words correctly, how to speak in public, and how to call people on the phone, to speak on the phone in English. Imagine you're this guy and you get to travel to New York City and speak English with native speakers. So where do we start? Okay, number one, we're going to be learning about voiced and unvoiced. What is voiced and unvoiced? Well, it's quite simple. Either you use your voice, la, 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 or you don't use your voice. Can you hear the difference? One is only air, and the other is using your voice. Okay, so why is this important? Let's look at this commonly mispronounced TH sound. And I'm going to hop back on the screen really quickly and show you guys how to make this sound. We use our tongue and the top teeth together. Thank you. Our tongue and the top of the teeth. Thank you. And all we're doing is blowing air out. Thank you. Think. Okay. And now we're going to be talking about the voice. So the voice is, like I said in the PowerPoint, la, 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 la. And now all we're doing is adding the voice to this exact same sound. So we're going, and why is this sound important? Well, we're going to see how this sound shows up in a lot of words. So let's take a look. The TH sound here on the left, right here. Thank you. Thing. Think. Thought. And each of these words is not using the voice. It's unvoiced. Now let's add in the voice and hear the difference. That. Though. These. Those. Can you see how the TH sound changes even though it's spelt exactly the same? TH, 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 TH. The difference is using your voice or not using your voice. Thank you. That. Thing. Though. Think. These. Thought. Those. Okay. So hopefully that helps you. I know a lot of my students have difficulties with this sound, and it's actually not that difficult if you just learn exactly how to pronounce it. Okay, let's move on. There we go. Okay, now let's look at some voiced and unvoiced sounds. I'm going to hop back on the camera again. Dun, dun, dun. Just to show you how each of these sounds is pronounced. So the first is with your two lips and air. Pa, pa, pa. And now we add in our voice. Ba, ba, ba. Next, k, k, k. And now we add in our voice. G, g, g. Now, ch, ch, ch. No voice. Adding in the voice. J, j, j. S, s, s. No voice. Adding in the voice. Z, z, z. No voice. Sh, sh, sh. Adding in the voice. J, j, j. Okay, so what does this mean? Let's take a look at the PowerPoint again. Oh, no, go back. Okay, so the first here as I showed you on the camera, p, 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 place. And here is the same sound with the voice. B, 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 bass. P, 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 b, 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 p, 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 b, b, b. Now this one is it's an easy sound. Not many people have a problem with this sound. So let's move on. K, 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 kite. K, 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 g, g, g. Good. Good. Also, this one is relatively easy. Not many people have a problem with this sound. Okay, let's move on. Ch, 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 chop. Now let's add in the voice. Ch, 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 j, 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 j. Ch, 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 j, 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 j. Now this sound is very difficult for a lot of people. And this sound is generally pretty easy. So, to learn this sound, all you need to know is this sound and use your voice. Ch, 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 ja, j, j. Ch, 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 j, j, j. Ch, 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 j, j, j. Chop. Job. Great. So let's move on. Soap. And now let's add in our voice. Zebra. That one also tends to be pretty easy for people. But let's move on to a sound that's very difficult again. Shoe. This sound is easy. Shoe. But this sound is actually very difficult for people to make. But knowing that it's just this sound with your voice makes it easier. So let's practice. Sh, sh, shoe, vision, vision. I can't tell you how many times my students has said vision. But the sound is sh, vision, vision. Okay, now hopefully this is like really exciting for you because before I knew about this to teach my students, I kind of was like, oh yeah, this sound is kind of like a Z, but it's not a Z, it's different. And now I know. Sh, sh. And now if you're trying to make this sound, you can practice like this. Vision, vision. Okay, well, let's move on to the next part. We're going to be talking about the IPA, the International Phonetic Alphabet. So let's take a look at these symbols here. This symbol, well, all of these symbols in between these little guys right here come from something called the IPA. Oh, what is the IPA? Well, luckily, I have some. Ooh, I have it pulled up for you. Okay, now let's practice this here. This is an awesome website. And now I've shared this in the link below. So if you're looking at this, okay, now if you're looking at this video, it's down here. But let's take a look at it together. First of all, here we are looking at something called voiceless and voiced. Well, I call it voiced and unvoiced, but they call it voiceless and voiced. And here are the exact sounds. And you can play around with this. Look at this awesome thing. It tells you exactly how to make the sound with your mouth. Or you can go down here and choose the step-by-step description. So it'll tell you exactly how to sound step by step. Then you also have this lovely video here that shows you how to, and then you hear the sound in various words.
Shoe, fishing, wish, shoe, fishing, wish.
Great, right? Okay, so here are consonants. Let's just take a look at this in its totality. No? Consonants. And then these are just categories of the consonants. So you can, well, not categories, but different ways of categorizing. So for now, I'm just going to show you manner, but you can play around. Place has all of the same sounds. They're just organized differently, okay? You can look at voiced versus voiceless. Do you see? Like this. It explains what every category is. And then it explains the different categories here as well. Labiodental means with your lips and your teeth. Linguadental means with your tongue and your teeth. Yeah. Nasal, meaning it sounds to the oral cavity in your nose. Liquid, with your tongue. I like to think of it that way. And then glide, it's like a gliding motion, as they said here, gliding motion. And every sound is just completely animated for you. It tells you exactly how to make every sound.
Duh. Duh. Deer, radar, lead.
It's awesome. Okay, so these are the consonants. Now let's head over to vowels. And the vowels are either monophthongs or diphthongs. So monophthongs can be categorized into front, central, or back. And then it shows you how to make all these sounds.
At, glass.
This is a difficult sound often for people.
Invite, pin.
And again, you can watch the step-by-step instructions on how to pronounce every sound. Okay, so what do you think? The IPA. It's a great tool for improving your accent. Okay, so your homework for today is to explore the IPA and practice voiced and unvoiced. Okay? Now, just to recap, learned today. We learned about voiced and unvoiced. We learned about the IPA. And then also we have some new tools. So you're here today because you want to speak with a native accent. You felt embarrassed before about speaking in public. Make a change. Little cat, by the way. So cute. Okay, it's your time. You can do this now. So how do you get started? I am giving away 10 free one-on-one classes to improve your English accent. Plus, you get a workbook that I will email to you, and you can print it out and practice in your workbook. And then you get also this amazing accent course, which is full lessons like we did today. It will give you the step instructions on how to have an amazing accent in just a few months. So think about this. 2 or 3 months from now, you could be speaking with an accent like a native person speaks. And this course is generally worth $300, just to be honest. These 10 free classes are generally worth $150, and the workbook is usually $19. So you could get all of this for free. And if you just follow the link in the, so again, that's right here in the description. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today. I'm going to hop back on the screen. How do I do that? Let's see here. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and hopefully you have time to head over and sign up. I mean, who knows? You may win. Also, one more thing that I wanted to mention about the giveaway, the 10 free classes, is that the more you share your link, okay, sorry, let me start from the beginning. Sign up for the giveaway. So you enter your email and you say, I would like those 10 free classes. Now, after you sign up, you get, and it's your own personal link. And if you share it on Facebook, your friends and family, by email, whatever it is, and to sign up with your link, you get 5 more entries. Now, if you just sign up, you get 1 entry. That means if I'm going to pick it out of a hat, you have 1 little paper. But if you get someone to sign up, you get 5 more. That would be for a total of 6. So you have more chances of being chosen the more people that you get to sign up. So if you get 10 people to sign up, you have 51 chances of winning. Thanks so much for coming today. And this was helpful for you. And if it was, and you're interested in those 10 free classes, make sure you check the description below. Bye.